Hundreds of people have gathered at Scot's Church in Melbourne today to farewell Australia's former Prime Minister Malcolm Fraser. The current Prime Minister Tony Abbott was in attendance, as were former Prime Ministers Julia Gillard, Paul Keating and John Howard. Parliamentarians and dignitaries from both sides of politics also attended today's service, including Treasurer Joe Hockey, Foreign Minister Julie Bishop and Communications Minister Malcolm Turnbull. Members of the Vietnamese community of Australia were also present to pay their respects to Mr Fraser today, with many holding a banner to express their thanks to the former Prime Minister.
Because Mr Malcolm Fraser means a lot to our community, not only in Victoria but throughout Australia, because in 1975, when he became Prime Minister, he opened Australia for all the Vietnamese refugees. And not only that, but we are here today because of Mr Fraser, and I think he's done much more for Australia, like multiculturalism and all of that, and we all benefited from it. And that's why today we found that our community want to be here to express our gratitude and to celebrate what Mr Fraser have done to Australia, and particularly to the Vietnamese community in Australia.
Peter Nixon spoke of his former colleague and friend during the service, as did members of Malcolm Fraser's family, including his granddaughter Rachel Fraser.
It didn't take long for Grandad to realise that politics was not my first topic of choice, however it never mattered. Grandad had a way of embracing anything each of his children and grandchildren were passionate about, whether it was breeding horses, farming, health and fitness, singing, surfing, swimming, teaching or public relations. Grandad loved to watch all the grandchildren play tennis, and he would sit on the sidelines all day, not wanting to move until we were finished.
Mr Fraser passed away last week at the age of 84 after battling a short illness, and is survived by his wife and 4 children. Claudia Long, SYN News, Melbourne.